You good, MP?
Up next, the Pistons taking on the 76ers. For the Detroit Pistons, plenty of confidence coming into tonight's game. A win here would leave them with the 7th best record in the league. Sixers, Pistons, coming right up. And it's the Pistons to start out. RJ, the front end of a back-to-back. As a player, it's got to pose an additional challenge physically to get through these stretches.
Oh, yeah, it's a problem. This is a physical sport we play. And your body, it just has to be ready when you start the season.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. George is out there with Cunningham. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Thompson. And it's Holland in at the power forward position. Now, here's MP. Inside, got a piece of it. Wembanyama with the bucket.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Doncic against Cunningham. It's hauled in by Doncic. Philadelphia with the ball. MP passes to Wembanyama. And that one is good.
This is where Wembanyama is so dangerous inside that paint.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. And George, here we go. MP looking around. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
MP works to refine his shooting mechanics every day, and it shows up in his game.
Pass to Holland. Outside for George. Bangs home the trifecta.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The 76ers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. MP with the bounce pass. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Back to McCain. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
Cunningham kicks to Holland. Good defense by MP. 76ers have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Guys?
Okay, Emily, thank you.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Robinson a screen on Doncic. Here's Cunningham. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you gotta love Cunningham with the way that he's just always under control. He wants to play at his pace, methodically breaking down the defense.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the 76ers.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition, and taking advantage.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
No good on the free throw.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Josh Giddey's checked in for the 76ers. And Detroit with a change here, too. A.J. Green, he's checked in for Holland. Good on the second free throw. And you hear about the second apron, bringing both financial and basketball-related penalties. Richard, you think that shrinks the window for contending teams?
It's going to force some very, very tough decisions. We've already seen teams making adjustments to put themselves in a better financial position. Those penalties, they're aggressive.
And here is Green, following the three-pointer by MP.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Porter's checked in for Brooks. The three from MP connects from three-point range. MP's got 11.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Cunningham, coming off a solid outing against Cleveland.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Floats it up for Wembanyama. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
They'd run this all night if they could, setting up Wembanyama perfectly.
1:06 left to play in the first. Now Cunningham. He's as deadly a weapon as you're going to find in the league, an average of almost 35 points a game. Wow. Pass to Wembanyama. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Outside Green. Now Cunningham. Here's Quintman, and they get it. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Ayton. MP dishes to Porter. Back to MP. A three-pointer is right on target. He's got 14.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Now, here's Cunningham. Seconds left.
Oh, my goodness. Man. My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, yes. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. MP has been leading the charge for the Philadelphia 76ers. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, 76ers pretty much in control here, it would seem.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows, but they're already in a great position to win this one.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. We've got George, also Green out there, and it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Moore, pass to George. Ayton sets the pick for George. Misses the 3. Philadelphia's gotten on a roll from three-point land. They've been flawless. 6 for 6 tonight. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Sacramento played some superb basketball. He finished with 51 points, and he did everything else you could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Thanks as always, Allie, for that great report. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
And Philadelphia making a change here. McCain's checked in. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Keontae George. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Down low, here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
Another one for MP, giving the fans their money's worth here.
George looking around. No good on the triple. For Philadelphia, they've got a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Porter passes to MP. Porter, a screen on George, and a wide-open look for MP. Drills the three-pointer. MP's got 24 points.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Tari Eason. And the Pistons making a change here. Detroit with the ball. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one.
MP finds Wembanyama. Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
The MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Clock at 6. To stop the run. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one. With the teardrop, Giddey kicks to Porter. Porter a screen on Ayton. MP passes to Porter. And here is Giddey. The 3 from MP. Hands it from downtown. MP's got 12 now in this quarter.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Brown's shot is good.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Here's McCain. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. McCain's got 5 now. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
MP high post. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 31 points for MP.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
And George kicks to Brown. There's the lob to Brown. And it's Ayton missing. Philadelphia has gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on 3-pointers. Porter finds MP. Here's Wembanyama. Makes it off the glass. He's got 8.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
George passes to Green, and he's good on the 3-ball.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
MP outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. Hits the 3-point bomb.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Ayton. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
MP, no good. Here's George. Over McCain. And Detroit again with the bucket.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And so it's Philadelphia with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fans half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up that shot. Nice. Give it up for the participants.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race.
A look here now at the 76ers. They're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
And now how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the 76ers.
Modern era. Work the ball around the perimeter and shoot it with confidence.
That's right. My name would be Shaquille O'Nealovich. If you can't beat him, you join him.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
MP out there with Dylan Brooks. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's McCain in at the 2-guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatchback pull-up, you know, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
George dishes to Robinson. Pass to Cunningham. And he gets it to go. That's 7 points for Cade Cunningham.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Doncic passes to MP. Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. Drops in the tray.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, plenty of pressure for a player like Cade Cunningham, asked to shoulder the load. He said, that's what I asked for, to be in the NBA, to be in these moments. I try not to shy away from them. He practices meditation, and he says it's really helped me. Anytime I need to just reset, I can do it. Kevin?
Able to dial it in. Okay, Allie, thanks. Thompson dishes to Robinson. Thompson, a screen on MP. Here's Holland, and the rejection by MP. And they're running up the floor for the finish. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Asar Thompson. The 76ers shooting their first free throw this game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And so George will bring it up for Detroit. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Look at Philadelphia. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, the Pistons, a couple spots below.
And I think for the 76ers, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Tari Eason's checked in for Wembanyama. Michael Porter comes in for Brooks. Austin Reeves is checked in for Jared McCain. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Luka Doncic. Then for the Pistons, DeAndre Ayton comes in for Mitchell Robinson. And it's A.J. Green in for Holland.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
MP passes to Reeves, kicks it out to MP, and good! He hits it again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
To the paint, Thompson passes to George. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. George has got 4 points this quarter.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Porter, a screen on Ayton. And that one's good. MP.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
On the wing, Thompson. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. The 76ers have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on.
Boy, MP, great feel for the game, and also unselfish.
The Pistons have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Cunningham with it. 7 points in the game. And it's Thompson with the jam. Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
Yeah, you just hope it's nothing serious and that he's able to get back on the court as soon as possible.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Philadelphia. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. MP outside. Porter with the screen for MP. Good on the triple. MP's got 57 points.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Ayton a screen on Schroeder. Pass to Cunningham. Over Reeves. And Cunningham with the basket on the assist by George.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket pop.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Back right after this. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Richard Jefferson path to becoming an NBA analyst.
First of all, to hear you, Kevin Harlan, say that blows my mind. But I think Draymond Green, C.J. McCollum, there's some very, very good players out there that are way more experienced in the media coming out than I was.
On the court for the Pistons, they've got Holland. Cunningham is out there with George. Then it's Asar Thompson. And it's Robinson in at the center.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And here's MP for three. Buries it from three-point range. MP's got 60.
Nice shot by MP. Great touch from outside.
Thompson outside. Back to George. 5 to shoot. Thompson sets the pick for George. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And here's MP for three. The 76ers, another three.
Young Guns love this type of competition. Great answer from MP.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:58 left here in the fourth quarter. Cunningham misses the jumper.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
MP outside. Pass to Juzang. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Yep, that one goes.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the 76ers.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And I think, guys, we sort of expected a win here in a season already with 66 wins. Tonight's win will notch that up one more to 67. A very dominating presence they seem to have nearly every time they come out on the floor.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with one game left against this squad.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Now, here's Cunningham. Pass to Robinson. And when players get into a little extracurricular conversation with opponents, RJ, do you think officials are a little too quick to hit them with a double T?
No, that's just officials trying to get control of the game, giving both players a warning. That's all a tough technical is a warning, because we don't have both players have been warned. We have both players have technical.
Again, what an avalanche!
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Eason's checked in, and so they foul intentionally.
76ers foul. MP. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Shooting two.
At the line for the Pistons, Cade Cunningham taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. MP outside. Three-pointer. Hits it again. Wow! 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Thompson dishes to Robinson. Pass to Cunningham. To the wing on the left. From beyond the arc. Holland no good. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. See you next time.
Ooh, that felt good.
What's up, bro?
Oh, that's funny.
I see you out there doing work.
Let's do this.
Looking sharp, MP.
the league, and all of us here at 2K Sports celebrate Noche La. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front court to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Jared McCain out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then it's MP. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. Back to Maxey from outside the arc. And it's MP with a rebound. And here's Doncic outside. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
You know, it's not his forte, but still, Luka can hit threes. He keeps you honest.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, I spoke with the head coach for Chicago. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. His rim protection is game-changing. But he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. MP finds Wembanyama. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Well, anything in the arena is within Wemby's hoop range.
Here's White. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Kessler, a screen on McCain. White for three. Porter pulls it in.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Nice shot by Wembanyama.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
Now here's White. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. The shot by Buzel is no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. MP, no good.
Just their first miss of the night. They've been aggressive, and they've been proficient.
White, the pass to Maxey. With the teardrop, and he sinks the layup.
Such a flashy player. The ball control Maxey has is really impressive.
Puts up a three. MP shot is off.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Outside White. Back to Maxey. Up and over Doncic. Rebound by the 76ers. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
Here's Maxey. After the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. Minute 32 left to play in the first. Pass to Buzelis. There's the triple. And no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist by MP. MP's got 4 assists in the game. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Well, and it's one thing to get the shot, it's another to make them. They've got good scorers on this team.
And Chicago going with a whole new group out there. Philadelphia also making some changes. Eason's checked in for Porter Jr. Austin Reeves comes in for McCain. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for Doncic. Here's Williams. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on MP.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Chicago shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Schroeder finds MP. Over Williams. Kicks it out to MP. Takes a three. Hits the trifecta. MP's got 9.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
Now here's Whitmore. He's covered by Reeves. Here's Huff. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Philadelphia leading by 12. And here's MP from outside. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
That's a smart shot. I love seeing MP take the three in that situation.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Whitmore. Williams, a screen on Easton. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Schroeder. The try by Reeves, and he jams it home with authority.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. A comfortable margin for the 76ers here, guys.
I'll tell you what, judging from that first period, you have to love what they're doing offensively.
Well, you know I'm going to give this coaching staff some credit. What a great game plan they've had. Let's see if this can continue.
Damian Lillard out there with Cam Whitmore. Then it's Patrick Williams. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Huff in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Detroit had a huge game. He had an unbelievable amount of points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
That's good stuff, Allie. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Outside Whitmore. Fires the three, and it's Bona with a rebound. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. And, yep, it's good. MP's got 14.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
And so, timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. For Chicago, Jackson Davis comes in for Huff. And it's Maxey in for Lillard. Philadelphia also making some changes. Victor Wembanyama comes in for Bona. And McCain subbed in for Schroeder. Outside Whitmore. Up top, Jackson Davis. Just 5 on the clock. Jackson Davis' screen. A good look from Mathurin. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
And when you're trying to slow down a great scorer, there are those shots you've just got to live with, Stan.
Well, look, B.A., you can't take away everything, particularly from the great players. I think when you're game planning, what you have to decide is just that. What can you live with and what do you want to take away? And you try to just make those great players a little bit less efficient. You're not going to shut them down, but maybe you can make them a little bit less efficient.
Jackson Davis' screen for three. Maxey buries it from 3. 5 points in the game.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Chicago making some changes. Kessler, he's checked in for Jackson Davis. Buzelis comes in for Williams. And it's Kobe White in for Whitmore. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Luka Doncic is checked in for Reeves.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Kessler, a screen on McCain. White, the pass to Kessler. Wembanyama with some nice D.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Lets it go from the wing. Again, Philadelphia.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
For Chicago, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Outside White. 1:16 left to play in the second quarter. Back to Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
Inexcusable defense. You can't let Kessler get established inside like this.
MP looking around. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Now Kessler taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Pass to Maxey. The 3-ball. Fires in the triple. Maxey's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's found something here in this second quarter. This is when you want to keep feeding him.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Chicago making a switch here. Whitmore's checked in, and Philadelphia also making a switch. Porter Jr.'s checked in.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
And here's MP from outside, and Philadelphia hits again from deep.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
And here is Maxey. From deep three-point range. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's MP making things happen for Philadelphia. Hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. We'll be right back after this word.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drum roll, please.
Good to see.
Well, these guys can't hit the threes. Pretty hard to win like that these days.
Maybe they went to the Dr. O'Neill's School of Shooting.
And now an opportunity to check out the old social media feed. And this question comes to us from Mindful Journey. Let's see. What was the best class you ever took? I'm assuming both of you took them.
Oh, come on. I have my degrees. Shaq has 4. But I like to say my best class technically is the Jet Academy. Look it up, jetacademy.com.
Well, my class was human resource development. I have a doctorate in that, I might add.
Well, I think you just did. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Michael Porter out there with MP. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then there's Jared McCain. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5 spot. MP with the block.
Textbook block by MP. He anticipated the shot and was right there at the rim to stop it.
Oh, man. MP, that was nasty.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Maxey with it. 10 points for him. Pass to Matherin. Lets it fly. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said, growing up, basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose through this, more than if everything had just been smooth. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. And again, Chicago, no good.
Well, this is not what they envisioned coming out of the break. missing their first 3 shots.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Kessler. And here's Maxey outside. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Porter finds MP. Back to Porter. Philadelphia moving it around. Clock at 6. From deep, MP drains the triple. MP's got 35 in the game.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Outside White. A shot to stop the run. And again, no good by Chicago.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
MP outside. Porter a screen. MP the pass to Porter. Matherin with the ball. Now Porter defending. Throws it up high. Throw it down on the lob.
Well, because he's a good scorer, White attracts attention, and that creates passing.
Wembanyama screen. MP the pass to Porter. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the 3rd quarter.
Maxey against Doncic. 3-pointer. Buzelis hits the 3-pointer. Buzelis has got 8 points.
Yeah, this demonstrates how confident Buzelis is. He knows he can be lethal off the catch.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to Buzelis. Now here's Kessler. Now Maxey. The Bulls need to get off a shot. 3-pointer, Buzelis. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Well, something changed for him at halftime. He's been more solid on the offensive end.
And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Does he even have to jump? Do we have a vertical on Vic?
And Maxey's got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. It's off to Detroit after this game, where they will face the Pistons. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Pass to Kessler. Here's Buzelis from behind the arc. And Maxey gets it to go on the assist by Buzelis. 13 points in the game. Porter a screen. MP the pass to Porter. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
And here's Maxey outside. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game. MP finds Porter. And here's MP. Launches it. Good! Another from 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Philadelphia building an insurmountable lead. Come on, they're up 38 points at the end of the quarter. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Kessler, he's checked in for Huff. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Kobe White, he's checked in for Whitmore. And it's Tyrese Maxey in for Damian Lillard. MP's checked in for Philadelphia. Here's MP. Eason, a screen on Kessler. MP, the pass to Eason. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Assisted by
MP's got 8 assists in the game. For Chicago, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th. Walker Kessler out there with Buzelis. Then there's Benedict Matherin. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's White in at the 2 guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Maxey against MP. Screen by Eason. MP, the pass to Eason. Kicks it out to MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good from outside. Chicago has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Schroeder against Maxey. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
Eason misses from short range.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
White for 3. The rebound by MP. MP's got 9 rebounds now. 1:33 left in the 4th. And that one's good for Brooks. Brooks has got 9 points now in the second half.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the 76ers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
Boy, we can't say enough about what a talented team this is. Their 68th win coming for them in what's already been a very successful run.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
Pass to White. Back to Maxey. There's 47 seconds left in the 4th quarter. To the right side. 3-pointer, Buzelis. The rebound by MP. Inside. 3-pointer. Counted from distance. MP's got 44.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Brooks a screen, and here's MP from outside. Knocks down the triple.
For 3.
MP's got 47 points.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
White hits them both. Now a timeout called by Philadelphia. 7 seconds left to play in the 4th. All right, guys, what's your take?
Interesting timeout with this game mostly in the bag.
Well, they could be trying to just make a change just so their subs can close this game out.
Eason, a screen on Kessler. He got it again! Sensational!
And the 50-point games continue to add up for him.
Every game taking him closer to the next benchmark, second most in a season. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
Eggs Benedict. You didn't like it? Ooh, no, I love good eggs Benedict. I'm a pancake man. Shake you ball. I hear you.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And as we march through the end of March, a chance now to look through the power rankings. You take a look at the Thunder. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
Checking out the Sixers, they wanted the top spot badly, and they did just that. A real testament to both their chemistry and work ethic.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Halliburton is out there with Brandon Boston. Then there's Jarris Walker. Then it's Isaiah Jackson. And it's Murphy in at the 3 spot. And for Philadelphia, MP out there with Michael Porter. Then it's Jared McCain. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Bona in at the center. I think we can officially say at GA the playoffs are looming in the not-too-distant future.
Yeah, and for most teams out there, there's still plenty of work to do. It's not just about qualifying for the postseason. It's about getting a good seed as well.
And it's Walker again missing. MP outside. McCain finds MP. Philadelphia moving the ball around. From outside the arc, gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, the ability to spread the floor is such a valuable skill in the league. And MP, yes, sir.
Here's Halliburton. We've played just over a minute here in the first. The kick out to Walker. And it's Walker again missing.
We call that lockdown perimeter defense against an excellent three-point shooter.
And that one's good. Doncic.
That 6'7" size of Luka can sneak up on you, folks. Look out.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. I asked him what his strategy was for slowing down Tyrese Halliburton, and he said, we guard him tightly. Even when he's dribbling the ball up the floor, I want us to be aggressive. I don't want him to have any breathing room. Let's see how much pressure they bring tonight against him. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you.
Wow, MP in the catch and shoot, just ready as soon as he touches the basketball.
Halliburton against Doncic. Outside, Walker from past the arc. And it's Walker again missing.
So often the outcome of a game is dictated in the first quarter of a game. This is a tough start.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now, here's Halliburton. Coming in off a 41-point performance last game out. Shots good by Murphy.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
MP with it, guarded by Walker. MP looking around. Another three for Philadelphia.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
To the inside, and finished off by Walker.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Some changes for Philadelphia. Tari Eason comes in for Michael Porter. And it's Austin Reeves in for Jared McCain.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Outside, Walker. Back to Halliburton. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The 76ers leading by 10. Here's MP. Up and in on the layup. 17 points for MP.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here. Really giving his team a lift.
Austin the pass to Halliburton. For three. Second chance effort. And the layup by Jackson.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And here's MP for three. Another three for Philadelphia.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Halliburton. Still yet to score. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. And here's Doncic from the arc. Kicks it out to MP. Drills it from outside. MP's got 23.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Doncic against Halliburton. Just 5 to shoot. And he banks in the layup.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific three-point shooting display. We've got more in store for you right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one. Checked in for Philadelphia. Porter comes in for Dylan Brooks. Indiana also making some changes. Murphy's checked in, and Brandon Boston subbed in for Andrew Nembhard. On the court right now for the Pacers, we've got Obi Toppin. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Brandon Boston. Then there's Aaron Neesmith. And it's Murphy in at the small forward. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bulls was tremendous. He dropped 50 points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Allie, we appreciate the update. Greg, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Halliburton for three. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
You know, Doris, Tyrese Halliburton has got to be up there when you think about the top passers in the NBA.
Kevy's always amongst the league leaders in assists. This guy plays in the perfect system for him. You want to be up-tempo and letting him sort of improvise and master the position. He is brilliant.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Boston. Oh, good with the triple.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And here's MP for three. Trains the three-pointer. MP's got 12 points now in the quarter.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Pass to Murphy. Indiana moving the ball around. Neesmith can't get it to go.
Boy, felt like he let that possession get personal, trying to answer back with a three of his own there.
It's rebounded by Indiana. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And what an outstanding win it was. I mean, to get it the way they did in overtime made it that much sweeter.
You know, they came in as the underdog here. Very low expectations, could play without pressure, and clearly that worked.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
A three from MP. And again for three. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Some changes for Philadelphia. Bonus checked in, and Luka Doncic subbed in for Austin Reeves. And the Pacers also making a change. Cherish Walker, he's checked in for Neesmith. Walker is screen on McCain. Austin, no good. Doncic with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. MP, no good. Pacers trail by 18. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Boston, Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And there's the bucket from MP.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Sinks the three-pointer. Halliburton's got 11 points.
My goodness, what a dribble drive by Mr. Tyrese Halliburton.
The 3 from MP. And the 3 ball is good. And the 76ers lead by 20.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
MP has been leading the charge for Philadelphia. A sensational night for him continues as he cranks his three-point made total even higher on what has been a historic night for him. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fans half-court shot. Drums, please. They're thinking up the shot. One more time. A round of applause for the participants.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Indiana Pacers.
Where's the perimeter, D? I see no sense of urgency, and those boys are getting scorched.
Big fella, you might be able to guard the perimeter better right now.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's take a step back.
And next, let's take a moment here to check in with the league-wide injury report.
The Grizzlies struggling to stay healthy. Missing star point guard Ja Morant. From day one, he's been the leader and a producer. But beyond that, he gives his teammates a reason to believe. They believe they can win with him on the floor. We'll see if anyone can step up in his absence.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defenders.
We've got Jared McCain. Porter is out there with MP. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Bona in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Pacers are moving as one. Coach Rick Carlisle said the thing I love about this team is that we're a true team. We're a group that needs each other. We work at communication. We're collaborative. We make sure our guys have a voice, and we're all in it together. Back to you.
They win by committee. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Austin, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Lets it go with a three. Another three for Philadelphia.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Halliburton outside. That's That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
Murphy, no good.
This certainly isn't how they wanted to start this half.
Oh, that was something else.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
The Pacers have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. To the middle. And the dunk by Walker.
Yeah, if you're playing that power forward position, you overcome a lack of size with great hops.
MP outside. Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Pass to Halliburton. There's the lob to Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. And a wide open look for MP. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
Jackson, a screen on McCain. Here's Boston. McCain defending, and that one's good, Boston.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And here's MP for 3. The rebound by Halliburton.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Doncic kicks to MP. And another one falls. Amazing.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Jackson with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Halliburton passes to Walker. That 3 off the mark. The 76ers are gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Good on the 3-point shot.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Doncic against Halliburton. Down low, Jackson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 4th assist in this one. And so it's Philadelphia, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. And with as many 3-pointers as they've drained, it's... And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
So we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the 4th quarter. Neesmith is out there with Obi Toppin. It's T.J. McConnell. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the small forward spot.
This young kid's got some ups. MP throwing it down.
Here's Halliburton. DB, we saw a move by the league to let a little bit more contact go. Have they been consistent with that, or do you see some backpedaling at all?
I don't see any backpedaling at all. I think maybe the area where you most see this manifest is the point of attack dribble. That first dribble, defenders are really able to attack defensively. Listen, this is a hard thing. You want to bring more physicality back, but you've got to do it carefully.
Pass to Toppin. Indiana moving it around. Offline with his three. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. And MP throws it down.
Guys, it is clear MP is feeling it, and the best way to keep that rolling is keep giving him the basketball.
Toppin sets a screen for Halliburton. And a miss there on the triple.
He started out strong. 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on him since. He's the leading scorer tonight, being aggressive, and so far, no one's found a way to slow him down.
It's stolen by Eason. The three. And it's Schroeder missing. For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. A shot by Nembhard, no good. The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break.
That's MP with some bad intentions on his way to the cup.
Indiana's gone 0 of 3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Beyond the arc. Another three for Philadelphia.
From another zip code. MP, have at it.
And here's Indiana. Halliburton with it. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Good work there as it goes.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Yet another bucket.
81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
there is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Philadelphia.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
Well, in a dominant year where we've watched this team battle night in and night out all season long, this will bring their win total to an impressive 69.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Boy, he makes it look easy, almost like he was just hanging out in the gym practicing today. That's how good it was.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Halliburton, and a wide-open look for Walker, knocks down the 3 ball.
That shot completely facilitated by the level of aggression by Tyrese Halliburton. The draw and kick, so nice.
Good, another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control operating.
MVP. How you feeling?
Good game last night.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the
Welcome and thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports as we get ready to go with our set. As the playoffs draw closer, here's what the East looks like. You take a look at Philadelphia. This season has been an absolute dream for them. They're currently at #1 as the postseason approaches. And, of course, New York currently a ways below.
Well, for the Knicks, they realize they have 1 month to go here, and as a team currently in the middle of the pack, there's a huge opportunity to gain separation. So I think they're up for the challenge.
Now, New York starting 5. We've got Mikal Bridges, Gershon Yabusele out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Tyus Jones, and it's York in at the small forward position. And for the 76ers, we've got Wembanyama. Dylan Brooks is out there with MP. Then there's Jared McCain. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. We've got a good matchup in the guard position tonight, Clark. Should be a fun battle for the fans.
I agree. I mean, every kid loves to dribble and shoot, so it's a blast to watch the pros do it, the best in the world. Plus, if there's any ankle breaking going on tonight, you know it's going viral.
Jones feels it out. Pass to Bridges. Outside Jones. Stewart, a screen on Doncic. Now here's Stewart. 5 to shoot. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
MP, the pass to Wembanyama. Philadelphia moving it around. To the paint. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Wembanyama's got his second basket of the game.
Love that play call by MP, finding a way to create for his team.
Bridges outside. Pass to Stewart. The 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
To the middle. MP, no good. New York has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Back to Yabusele, and Yabusele slams it in.
Hey, you know what he lacks inside, he makes up for with his vertical.
Doncic passes to MP. From down low, that's good from Wembanyama on the assist by MP. Wembanyama's got 6.
When coaches talk about starting fast, this is what they mean.
Yabusele outside. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Austin Reeves is checked in for McCain. 76ers trail by 5. And here's MP from outside, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Displaying the range right there. Good to see MP taking and making that kind of shot.
Yabusele outside. Pass to York. Back to Jones. Here's Bridges. Lets the 3 fly. And it's MP with a rebound. On the wing, Reeves. And here's Doncic. Brooks finds MP. Fires from deep. And the 76ers another 3.
Tell you what, he's 3 or 4 now. Looks like his game's on offensively.
Pass to York. Now here's Yabusele. Now Bridges. 3-pointer. And it's MP with a rebound. And here's Wembanyama. He's covered by Yabusele. MP looking around. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Changes for Philadelphia. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Brooks. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for Luka Doncic. Jones, the pass to Walker. It's Bridges on the wing to stop the run. Nails it from beyond the arc. Bridges has got 6.
Bridges knew there was daylight, using his sleight of hand to get the bucket.
Wembanyama, screen on Walker. Plenty of daylight on that shot. 15 points for MP.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Yep, count it. Stewart's got his 3rd basket of the night.
There you go. Bridges playing the role of facilitator. Boy, I like that.
From deep, MP. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Let's go with a 3. It's not going to go for him. And so it's MP making things happen for the Philadelphia 76ers. Talk about three-point shooting. He piled up 18 points from range that quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Indiana was simply terrific. He dropped an amazing number of points, and that was a season high for him. He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
Allie, great info there. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Pass to Walker. 6 to shoot. Here's Jones. From downtown. Shot, no good. Eason with some nice D. Porter, the pass to MP. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. MP's got 9 points in the quarter.
MP squeezing all that juice he can get out of that orange. What a night he's had.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Some changes for Philadelphia. Wembanyama comes in for Eason, and McCain subbed in for Reeves. And we're a little over a minute and a half into this second quarter. New York working the ball around now. Bridges misses. Philadelphia leading by 12. MP, the pass to Wembanyama. Here's MP, defended by Jones. Back to McCain. Pass to MP. The 3 is up. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here's Here's York. Yabusele outside. 6 on the shot clock. No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
I think adrenaline was a factor there. He wanted to hit that answer three so badly.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Bridges, a screen on Schroeder. Pass to York. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game, but the efficiency is at an all-time high.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. MP really making a difference here.
Well, they have one thing to talk about. How do we stop this guy from knocking down threes?
And Philadelphia making a change here. Doncic checked in, and the Knicks making a change here. 1:53 left to play in the half. Pass to Bridges. Stewart, a screen on McCain. Stewart, right side. The three. And again, the Knicks missing.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And he'll spend some time on the perimeter, but at his core, Wembanyama is best inside.
Knicks trail by 21. Outside Jones. Bridges outside to win the cold spell. Sends it home from three-point land. Bridges has got 9.
He had 2 first-quarter threes and now just added another.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And the defense is going to remember this. They might try to make MP pay for it.
Bridges outside. No good on the shot. Excellent D there from McCain. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Wembanyama. Got it.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Brooks, he's checked in for Michael Porter. Philadelphia shooting their first free throw tonight.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
And the words generational talent get thrown around. But Wembanyama is all that and more.
McCain against Bridges. Clock at 6. Bridges can't get that one to fall. And so it's Philadelphia up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. More 2K action in just a moment.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot run. They're measuring up that shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Philadelphia 76ers.
You know, on the boards, they've been ferocious. They've been intimidating. Reminds me of watching big fella out there.
You know they're going to have some bruised elbows tonight. Thank you, Kenny. That was your first compliment in 3 years.
2.
Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
We're going to learn a lot about them by the end of this stretch, facing some good teams that can either expose you or empower you.
And in some cases, both.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
MP is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's McCain in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Stewart, a screen on McCain. Here's Bridges. The rebound by MP. MP's got 6 rebounds in the game. Hook shot on the way. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Knicks shooting about 41%. Yabusele, a screen on Brooks. Bridges outside. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Wembanyama's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Not his night shooting the ball, and it's really had an impact on this game.
MP shot is off.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
New York again can't hit.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Here's the 3. And the three-pointer goes. MP's got 41.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now a timeout called by New York. Let's see some of the numbers here for Mikal Bridges.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Pass to York. It's Bridges on the wing, covered by McCain.
Well, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
MP, the pass to Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 4th assist in this one. Stewart outside. Pass to Yabusele. Outside Jones. Lots of room. Rebound by Philadelphia. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Since halftime, scoreless in their first 5 attempts. It's been ugly.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Jones, the pass to Bridges. Stewart, a screen on McCain. For 3, Bridges. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. MP, that one's good.
They are winning this game largely because of his efforts.
The Knicks have gotten 0 shots to go out of 6 attempts. Here's York, currently averaging 5 points a game. Pass to Bridges. New York working the ball around now. Just 5 to shoot. Jones. New York, no good that time either. Now Philadelphia with it. They've got a 10-0 run going. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by MP. Wembanyama's got 4 points now in the quarter. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And that one's good. Stewart.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
From deep, MP connects from downtown. MP's got 47 points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Jones against Doncic. Jones in the post. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. MP with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively, and Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
And some changes here for the 76ers.
Another bucket! Wow! 50 points for him yet again, and I feel privileged to watch him go to work this season.
Well, now he has pulled even for the second most 50-point games in a single season. What a year. Jones against Schroeder. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Wembanyama screen. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Porter finds MP. Back to Porter. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 7 tonight. Looking to win the run. Yabusele can't hit.
A good scorer around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. And they're up an insane amount going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense.
He's checked in for Philadelphia. Juzang comes in for Schroeder. On the floor for New York. Walker out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Tyus Jones. And it's York in at the 3 slot. Bridges left side. And he lays it up and in.
Hey, man, you got to give Bridges the ball inside. He'll go to work if you do.
MP outside. Porter with a screen on Stewart. MP, the pass to Porter. Outside Reeves. And here's MP. He takes it in. Down low. 4-3. Eason, good.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Jones with the ball. Now Porter defending. Pass to York. Hey, from beyond the arc. Porter pulls it in. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the 76ers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And all year, they've just found a way to win. 70 games in total. Consistency can be so elusive in this league. But they've got the talent, and their coach has pushed all the right buttons. It's been exciting to watch.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
Boy, his vision was impeccable, right on point tonight, picking apart the defense and racking up a bunch of assists.
Pass to Jones. 35 seconds left in the fourth. 3-pointer, Bridges. Rebound by Philadelphia.
It pains me to say it, but he's hurting his team right now. Apparently, he still has the green light because he's jacking it up.
Deflects the pass. Walker with a steal. Reeves against Jones. Pass to Walker. Bridges outside. No good with the triple. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Showing that they're...
That's a little intense.
Coming to you live on this Tuesday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Look at Oklahoma City. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Checking out the Sixers, they've simply been on fire lately, ripping off 5 straight wins to help maintain that #1 spot. And with each additional victory, they're becoming more and more confident.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Levine is out there with Harden. And it's LaRavia in at the 3 spot. And for Philadelphia. And Benyama's out there with MP. Then it's Jared McCain. Then it's Porter. And it's Doncic in at point. And when you look at these two teams tonight, GA both have a number of veterans on their roster.
Well, we hear all the time about how valuable having experienced players can be. And clearly, both of these teams have bought into that philosophy.
And when the defense retreats to the paint in transition, there is going to be an opening at the three-point line.
Wembanyama.
Big-time slam by Wembanyama. This is why you got to push him out of the paint.
Here's Levine. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. From downtown, they grab their own miss. MP with it, and it's Harden picking him up from 10 feet out. That's good from Porter on the assist by MP.
Just using his size well close to the rim. Porter is outstanding at cashing in from those spots.
Pass to Leonard. Philadelphia grabs the miss. This time they met was in Los Angeles, where they beat the Clippers.
And in the last face-off against these guys, they enjoyed a huge advantage in free throw percentage.
MP's shot is good.
It's critical you find a way to run MP off the line out there. He has that as a big part of his game.
Zubac kicks to Levine. Zubac with the screen for Levine. Looking to end the run, and the layup is up and in.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
You knew they were going to be aggressive, and now you see them executing that.
Now, here's MP. He's coming off an unbelievably scoring game.
Wow, MP really learning how to run that pick and roll. That was nice.
And the Clippers have possession, trailing by 4. McCain against Levine from the arc. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. The 76ers have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And this Clippers team, GA, hanging their hats on the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, a team of veterans who know how to play. Great coaching, and with Ivica Zubac patrolling the paint, it's been a winning recipe.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Knicks played some superb basketball. He dropped 50 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And so Harden will bring it up for the Clippers. 8-point game coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, and the second chance points, guys, mean a lot over the course of the game. And they just had so few opportunities. And I think that was their Achilles heel.
Well, after getting hammered on the boards in that one, you'd expect them to make some adjustments. Let's see what they've got.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Changes for Philadelphia. Tari Eason's checked in for Michael Porter. Austin Reeves comes in for Jared McCain. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Luka Doncic. And then for the Clippers, Christie's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Isaiah Joe in for James Harden. Here's Christie. He's coming off a 16-point game against Minnesota.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Kicks it out to MP. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. And it's 9 points for MP.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Pass to Leonard. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Why, such a fiery competitor. He won't back down in the face of adversity.
Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 19-5 run. Embiid the screen. Nailed from three-point land. 12 points for MP.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
And Leonard gets it to go.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Right back after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
Here are the five the Clippers have to start the second. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Isaiah Joe is out there with Christie. And it's Mobo in at the power forward. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. The Clippers remain scrappy. James Harden said, in order for us to have a chance, we have to bring it every single night. One thing about this team, we're all happy for each other. It could be anybody's turn on a given night. Nobody's going to be upset, and even when we lose, we're still happy for each other. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. MP nails the triple.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Jared McCain's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, MP.
And the nature of big men in the league has evolved, and he's a perfect example of how valuable a guy like this can be on your team. He's had a tremendous stretch of basketball here lately.
Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Kawhi Leonard.
The most positive thing about his last 10 games, the work on defense. His mindset has become very aggressive. The steals are up, and he's becoming a big factor on the defensive end.
And the 76ers making a change here. Wembanyama is checked in. This deep into the year, Greg, do you expect guys to start slowing down a little bit?
Well, if you're prepping for the postseason, you could ease back a little minutes-wise, but if you're on the bubble, it is still go time every game.
And that one's good. MP.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
Now here's Levine. Scoreless thus far. Outside Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Clippers trail by 19. Harden outside. Pass to Leonard. Over Eason. Los Angeles with another miss.
And if they want to come up with a win here, he either needs to start making shots or find another way to help his team.
Now, here's MP. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game.
Yeah, D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And the 76ers with some changes. Brooks checked in for Jari Eason. And Doncic is subbed in for Austin Reeves. Jake LaRavia is checked in for the Clippers. Now, here's Zubac. 11 points for him in that last game against Minnesota.
And then you look at what he did defensively. 4 blocks on the night, and he changed a number of others.
LaRavia, and the shot is good. LaRavia's got his first 2 points.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the 2-man game right there.
Now, here's MP. 25 points in the game. Can't cash in from close range.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
LaRavia passes to Levine. Takes the 3. MP grabs the miss. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one. A nice shot by McCain.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Now, here's Zubac. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Zubac with the screen for Harden. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 16-5 run here. The three from MP. Another three for Philadelphia.
MP letting it fly with no hesitation.
46 seconds left to play here in the half. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. And you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
MP deciding where to go with it. By 76ers, another three.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Shot clock at 5. Here's Leonard. Brooks grabs the board. MP, that's for 2, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. MP's got 33.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
And so it's MP making things happen for Philadelphia. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. Back to the action in just a minute.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fans half-court shots from the lead. They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race. Before we get into that, I want to know, back when you guys played, what was your favorite city to play in?
Well, Shaq played for every team in the league, so I'd like to ask him first, Ernest.
Well, everybody wanted me, Kenny. Don't be jealous. I say L.A. is way up there. You know, because you're always home. Especially during the 3P days. It was very, very hot there.
Yeah, you kind of set yourself up for that one, Jeff.
I know.
And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the Los Angeles Clippers.
If they watch film, they knew this was coming. But it's like the storm rolling in just surprised them.
Yeah, it's hail and threes, and there's nowhere to run for cover. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
They've got MP. Jared McCain is out there with Doncic. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Porter in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. MP outside. Wembanyama, a screen on Leonard to the paint. Kicks it out to MP. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Zubac's a screen on McCain. Here's Levine. Good on the bucket. Levine's got 5.
Good job by Levine fighting for that position.
MP, that's for 2. Rebound by the Clippers. People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Now, here's Zubac. lays it up off the glass. Zubac has got his second basket of the game.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
MP outside. Fires the three. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
And the Clippers call time here. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pass to LaRavia. Outside Leonard lets the three fly. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And I'm loving the energy MP is attacking with. He's not giving this defense any room to breathe.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Levine for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
Takes a step back. Leonard dishes to Levine. They need this. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on MP. The Clippers have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line. Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Tari Eason comes in for Porter. Austin Reeves is checked in for Jared McCain. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Doncic. Now here's Levine after the miss from Joel Embiid. Here's Leonard. And Embiid pulls it down.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
MP, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Leonard kicks to Harden. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from the elbow. He squares up and sinks it. Leonard's got 11 points.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. A 3 from MP. Sinks the triple. MP's got 13 points in the second half.
He was red hot from the 3 in the first half, and he is showing no signs of slowing down.
Again, Leonard missing.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
18 feet out. Yep, that one goes in there. MP's got 48.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Now here's Leonard. 11 points in the game. Back to LaRavia. A three-pointer off the mark. And here is MP. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. The scoring has... Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Who's making a change here? And Philadelphia calls time here.
76ers. He is here, everybody. Get loud for that once again.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Harden out there with Zach LaVine. And it's LaRavia in at the small forward position. And Reeves has got the ball here for Philadelphia. And another one falls.
And he once again surpasses the half-century mark. And he's passed his own record for the most 50-point games in a season.
He is a nightmare to defend. Try as they might, it seems like defenses are simply powerless to slow him down.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And the basket by MP.
That is a tough shot. MP with veteran-level confidence.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Over in the corner, LaRavia.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Shot to stop the run, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Embiid sets the pick for MP. Lobbed up there for Embiid.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
One thing we see sometimes, players opting to represent themselves when it comes to signing a contract. In other words, Tim, they don't have an agent. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think most players, Kevin, understand that the numbers are pretty set, particularly for the superstars. If you know you're going to get a supermax, why not keep more of what you make? Why pay an agent?
That's a good point.
Well, the defense has to push Embiid farther away from the rim. You can't make the game this easy for him.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Philadelphia.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And now racking up there, I can't believe I'm saying it, 71st victory of the season. Wow. Not something that happens often. What a ride it's been for this team.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-gamer.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
Really impressive what he did tonight. Total control of the offense, dropping dimes. They're going to look for him to lead the way again tonight.
LaVine inside the three-point line. Gets an open look and hits.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's too little, too late at this point, but at least they have something to build on going forward.
The three from MP. LaVine against Embiid. Leonard, and then Leonard with the dunk.
And Leonard makes it look easy. Incredible at getting inside and just finishing with physicality. Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Yeah, the atmosphere in this arena has been unbelievable. Great all-around effort by everyone to put this game away.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And both free throws good for James Harden. Timeout called the 76ers. They lead by 36. Guys, your thoughts?
And a surprising timeout here with the game in the bag.
Yeah, well, obviously the coach sees something he doesn't like.
Schroeder finds MP. Eason with a screen for MP. Another one goes. Incredible. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. They won this game going away.
good, MP?
That looked good.
I see you out there doing work.
It's going in.
I see you out there doing work.